You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little, expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back until you sorry, try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Where my hoodies at? Where my hoodies at? Ow.
Well, hey, well, Netflix, see cable. Welcome to we'll need. That's the title of the remix.
Hey, Al. What's up? How y'all doing?
I'm feeling all right. We having a Brittany Griner barbecue.
I know. I'm gonna have to do some barbecue grilling this weekend. I might bake a cake and
Y'all be shaming y'all. Say y'all wouldn't do no type of barbecue grilling for me when my ass was in jail.
Yes, we would.
When I set up some smoke for.
Now you know how we do when the homies come home back to the block. You know how we do when the homies come home. You'll be a full 3-4 block racist, barbecue, smoking, drinking, dancing, dominoes, spades. Come on now, bro.
Y'all be shaming y'all.
Come on, bro.
I don't know what the hell you
doing. Him, he didn't have no smoking right now. What's up, Deanna? Jump on the link, Deanna, because I want your input.
I was praising white Jesus right now.
I want Deanna's input on the panel from the other night.
I ain't doing that. Y'all be shaming y'allself. Talking about y'all barbecue for Talking about Brittany Griner.
You know what? I am truly excited. I mean, I'm just excited. Even though some people is like, she got what she deserved. Let her ass stay over there. She gonna learn today. Shit like that.
Yeah, she learned that day though. She ain't gonna learn today. She learned that day. I'm glad her ass is free. I bet she'll keep her monkey ass from over there now.
I'm glad she's free too, and I'm glad she still got all her dreads in her head.
You sure? I could have sworn she looked like she got them dreads cut.
I'm just saying she's still on the outside. I know it's probably much different.
We would have a problem, bro.
On the outside, you know how they say, I don't look like what I've been through.
No, I'm spazzing out. You ain't cutting my hair, bro.
Man, you don't look like what she's been through.
Hey, well,
I'm sure it's been pretty bad over there, and she still seems to have a little hope in her eyes. And
okay, when you cut my hair, you gonna talk.
She ain't had no pussy in 9 months.
Oh, her wife about to put it on her. Ooh.
She ain't about to do shit.
Ooh, as soon as she
her ass is locked down. Her ass is locked down at BMC in San Antonio right now.
She in the ring.
Her wife gonna ride her all the way home.
She ain't gonna do shit.
She in San Antonio right now.
Yeah, she at the base. But her ass ain't gonna do shit.
Her wife is gonna ride her all the way
she
home.
Getting debriefed, meaning that they drilling
that. Gonna climb that yellow tree. She gonna climb that yellow tree.
Vaccinations.
Y'all to be shaming.
Yeah, that's right. She probably do got to get vaccinated and all that kind of
stuff. She
gonna
get all that. She at BAMC, Brook Army.
I'll be like, hey, we just be sick. Give me some of that shit.
Ain't nobody getting nothing right now till she get debriefed. They gonna drill that heifer and make sure that she has not been infiltrated. Meaning that she ain't passing no Russian secrets. No, they don't give a damn. She getting debriefed.
Yeah,
she gonna learn today.
I don't think she got no damn secrets.
Well, that was bad that you come on.
I mean,
you know how they gonna want to know what exactly was it like. What was it like, Brittany? Was it cool? I mean, was it like how we
did you
treat you
meet
guys?
Putin Nabin? What's his name? Putin Nabin?
Did Putin come and see you?
Did you
That
meet
man ain't paying no attention. He the one, like I said earlier, he the one told him, look, y'all need to get that heifer up out of my shit because she causing too much stir.
Yeah,
I got,
the whole
I
world was on their ass for months.
yeah, I got nuclear shit to worry about. This lady is causing, and we need to get that punk ass nigga back over here anyway, because then eventually we can poison him. He did a good job, but eventually he did 25 for us. We'll set him up for a handful of years, and then we give him some plutonium or something.
Sure, I wouldn't be surprised if they got rid of his ass as soon as they got
Come
him
on,
back.
sis, that's how they.
Tell him what the hell he done said to us.
No, they the one sent him over here to put in work.
That's what I'm saying. But sometimes when you locked up in them joints, just like you said about Brittany, they probably gonna grill her and make sure she.
This man did.
They gonna do the same to them, but except for how they do their own people over there, let alone us.
But he was over here for 20. So you see how they greeted the man when he got off for the exchange. Gave the man the kiss on the cheek and the hug and like, damn, good to see.
All for the cameras. All for the cameras.
Hey, it don't matter. The fact is like, hey, you see, he didn't shake her hand. Didn't say that. He just looked at her. They looked at each other and kept it moving.
Well, I just know Brittany about to get in them cheeks.
Girl, you up here worrying about what this?
Brittany about to get in them cheeks. You know this is like this moment is going to be most likely the happiest moment in Brittany Griner's entire life. Making it to the WNBA, playing overseas, making them that money, getting married. Ain't none of that shit gonna top her coming back home. So trust me,
she ain't going back over to no damn where right now.
What's her wife's name? Cheryl?
Oh, shut up. Y'all about to make me say something bad.
Tell y'all, Cheryl about to find that old oak tree. That girl, she was.
That name is a trigger. That's a trigger word. I'm just letting you know. What word?
Cheryl? Oh shoot. Okay, let me call her something else. Let me call her Judy. Let's call her Judy. Look at bro. He rubbing the eyebrow. Bro, my bad. I don't know who that lady is. But
8.5, sis. 8.5.
Hey, Miss Gina. Hey, y'all know what? I'm about to drop the link. Yeah. This is an open panel, Miss Gina, the queen of science.
Come on up, Miss Gina.
Okay.
All right, I dropped the link. If anybody wants to chime in,
y'all decide to troll. We don't do no trolls, man, because y'all be fucking with my high.
Oh no, I got the banner up. I got the banner up to make sure we don't allow.
I'll let you know. Ain't real life.
Trolling a lot.
Don't get it twisted. Don't think because I might look my handsome. Don't get it twisted. I'm a hard working man career, but don't get it twisted.
Exactly. And hey, everybody who's watching, please share the live if you got a platform. Please share.
I'm Gen X. That's what I am.
Thank you. But let's get into what we came here for. Now, again, shout out to Brittany Griner. She's back home, regardless how you feel about it. I'm happy that she's back home. Okay. So let's. Okay, so we got that out the way. I want to discuss this OG panel that was on last night. Deanna, if you want to jump on. The Queen, if you want to jump on. I don't know if Queen Gina even watched the panel. I don't know if Queen Gina even watches the B sector anymore. Because Miss Gina used to be part of the B sector.
That's all right.
Hold on, bro. I'm gonna mute you. Miss Gina used to be part of the B sector before she started doing psychic tarot readings. So I don't know how much of the B sector you still watch, Miss Gina, but feel free to click the link if you want to. The other night, Shelly, aka S. Hutchinson, she had a panel on her show, and everybody had assumed that it was going to be, because she called it the OG panel. It was going to be a panel for the OG B sector content creators. And a lot of us, even those who are CCs who are not actually B sector content creators, we've been supporting the B sector, and sometimes we do commentary on it for like the last since like 4, 5, 6 years. I know I've been here for about 5 years, and the reason why I know how long I've been here is because my first channel, because I got several channels, but my very first main YouTube channel, I started that about 5 years ago. So that's how I know I've been in the B sector at least around 5 years. So how long have you been in the B sector?
I lost my dad and my matter of fact, a few days. It'll be the 6th year anniversary of my brother's passing.
Okay, so you was probably in the B sector maybe a little bit longer than me. No. We was both here at the same time. What had happened was when I was watching the Kaya and T.S. Madison show before they started beefing, like I was watching it before they started beefing. I was getting my Kiki every Monday night. I would run home. I swear to God, y'all, I used to love the T.S. Madison and Kaya show. So much. I used to love it so much, the Queen's Court, that I would literally like drop my homies, drop my friends. Kids, come on, hurry up, get your ass off that basketball court for practice. Come on, let's get home. Because I had to see the show and I wanted to watch it live.
That was the jump.
That was like a year or so before I started my channel. So yeah, I've been in the B sector about the same time as you, about 5, 6 years. And then me and you met on Jay Wilson channel.
Yep,
Jay Wilson channel.
Yep.
Yeah, we met on Jay Wilson channel, and a lot of y'all, some people remember me on Jay Wilson's channel because I was under my other YouTube channel name, which is Tanya's Primetime TV. And I was under Tanya's Primetime TV. Jay Wilson, when he found out that I was a custom cake decorator, he went to my Facebook page and he looked at all my cakes and desserts. And he's like, "Oh, you have to send me that strawberry shortcake cheesecake." And I wasn't like mailing cakes at that time. I was like, fresh in the business. I'm like, I can't mail no cake. He wants the cake all the way down in Texas and shit. I'm like, but every time I would hit his link, not hit his link, but every time I would drop down in his chat, soon as he saw Tanya's Primetime TV, when you gonna send me that cake? When you gonna send me that cake? But then when I created the hood table, a lot of people didn't know exactly who I was. But some people was like, "Oh, that's Tanya. That's from Tanya's Primetime TV." But so that's about as far back as I remember going. T.S. Madison. Then after T.S. Madison, I ran into Jay Wilson. I ran into Sean Bradley. I ran into who else? Uncle Tim. Of course, James. Spiller Boy TV, aka Treasure Lane. I ran into Chelsea, and which is properly bona fide, and then VS, TSCC. I ran into all them, and even Sean Bradley. Like when he was about to have his Deanna probably remember when he was about to have his Vegas trip. Like when the Rona first hit, I was supposed to be the one to make all their desserts. I was flying down there. He had me the hotel, everything for their Vegas trip. I was the one who was making all their desserts. And then a lot of stuff started happening. The person who I was going to fly down there with couldn't fly down there with me. And I told Sean, I said, "Sean, I can't fly by myself. I cannot. If you saw me flying with friends and family, you know that I cannot fly by myself because I go crazy with friends and family. They damn near got to give me a pill and put me to sleep." And when I found out my homegirl couldn't come with me, I said, "Sean, I can't do it. I can't fly." And I was just being honest. And I really, really wanted to go. I really wanted to go because I'd never been down there before. And then to display my cakes and my talent and all that. I really, really wanted to go, but then Rona hit and everybody, canceled all their his trip. Jay Wilson was doing something. Fi was doing. Everybody canceled all their plans. So that just gives you guys a little bit of rundown on where I came in to the B sector back then. But Cislo, you can discuss how you found the B sector, and then we could discuss what we thought about the OG panel. So go ahead.
Same way. Amen.
Don't you do that. Don't you do
I did though. I came in the exact same way that you did. I mean, I came in. What did I come in from? Like, I happened up on Maddie. I think I think I found her on Facebook, and because at first I was trying to see if that was, she was unclockable. Put it like that. And so that had me curious, and then she was extremely funny, and I thought she was so pretty to be a full-figure woman,
Yeah, me too.
So, that had me curious, and then when I saw, I started clicking around, and I think when I first saw, she was in the car. And she had that Papa Doodle, Tony Curtis kind of Elvis Presley kind of somewhere by what Papa do up wham ooh do up hair.
Yeah, I remember.
And then I went and found her on YouTube, and I started watching the little things. I'm coming again. I'm about to come again because I'm gonna have to come off this device. So yeah, and then I once I found her, I started going through to
I started coming through to YouTube, and that's when I found her and Kaya doing that there what you call it?
Queen's Court.
The cart, the
I'm telling you, Cislo, that show gave me my life. Every Monday, I rushed home to just hear Kaya talk shit and hear Maddie try to calm Kaya down. It was hilarious. And thank you for posting the Cash App in the chat.
I searched through the algorithm, and one of the search things brought up Jay Wilson. When I was looking for her because I had missed the show. And when I started watching Jay Wilson, I found him to be, his commentary about the show was extremely funny to me.
Yeah,
and interesting.
Yep.
So I started watching, and that's when I found you. And I gravitated into the B sector, and plus, Larry Nelson.
Oh Lord!
I ended up seeing him, and I clicked on him from watching him talk about Andrew Caldwell. And I clicked on. I thought his commentary was so funny about that.
He used to go hard on Andrew.
Switched his face up and all this, that, and the other.
Yes.
So everybody started gravitating together. Like, it just was weird how the people that I was watching by happenstance started being in each other's chats.
Yeah, everybody started.
And then that's where I met you in there, and the rest is his story.
Yep, and the rest was history. It's like
I'm done.
Back in the day, everybody started watching when Kaya.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Am I here? Am I the only one here?
Yeah, we hear you. Can you hear us?
I'm wishing on. I see myself sing so. I'm wishing on a star.
Can you hear us?
Is anybody here but me?
Oh my gosh. You're gonna have to come
back. Hello.
Is this thing on? Is this thing recording?
Can you hear me?
I'm gonna kick her out and send her a message.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you fine. But you know, she be had. You know what? Come on, you know what the
No,
Obama.
because my phone had did that too. Because it was funny because I was able to call my wife while I still could hear my StreamYard in the background, real
Well, you know
lightly.
some Obama
No,
phones.
yeah, I did. I did because then when I came back on, I had got a little message at the top of my StreamYard page, and it was like, reload if this continues. Your mic was
Well, that's
disabled.
because when you take a call or when you answer a text or anything like that on StreamYard, it can like mess with your sound and stuff.
Right. It was
Yeah.
like they had disconnected the mic or something like that. I was like, okay, my bad, homeboy.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I had to kick you out because I knew that would probably solve the problem because you couldn't hear us at all.
Oh, because I'm like, I was just running my mouth like, what?
Well, I was just about to hit you up in our group chat, but then you jumped back on. But yeah, what was you saying about Larry Nelson? A lot of people don't know about the Larry Nelson situation you two had. But you were saying that he used to go in on Andrew, and I do remember that. And Larry Nelson used to be really funny.
Yeah, he used to go in on Andrew Caldwell and William
McRae. Yep, he used to go hard on both of them.
Oh my Lord, girl, that joke was so funny though, and it was something else he was talking about. Andrew, William, and I don't know if it was something about Farrakhan or something else. But anyway, I found this commentary to be quite entertaining. And it was like after that, I started finding that everybody was coming together. Like everybody was gravitating to each other, like, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
But that was it. That's how I came to be a part.
And
I don't know if I'm a part of the B sector or not, because I would never be.
But see, that's the thing. I heard somebody saying, I wanted to ask you about that. And I want to ask, that's why I dropped the link, because I want to ask people about that. And I want to ask the panel about that, because I particularly, I know you as well, is certain people who truly support the B sector, but we don't beef and we don't care to beef. Like, I honestly, if somebody was to come on here and try to beef with me, I might say something back, but it's not like I'm going to be going back, forth and forth. No, it ain't going to be none of that shit, because I'm not here to beef. I don't want to argue and I don't want to fight. I don't wake up every day looking for a fight or looking for an argument in my real life. So I'm not going to do it on YouTube. But the shit can be very entertaining to see other people do it. And if other people have that heart for it, they have that psyche for it, that mentality for it, go for it. Go for it. There's a lot of people in the B sector that I absolutely love. Like Deanna, for one. Deanna, that's my girl. Deanna is my girl. I'll tell everybody that. Deanna is my girl. If me and Deanna lived in the same city, we would be kicking it every fucking weekend. Like every fucking weekend. But yeah, that's my girl. So I like her. You said what now?
Did you hear what I said?
No, what you say?
I said, I don't like Deanna.
Yeah, right. Deanna know you love her. Deanna know you love her.
I love the way she talks.
And bro love him some Deanna too.
I love the way she talk, girl.
Deanna is not for everyone. She's not for everyone, but I grew up with the type of people who used to drag and gag and roast like Deanna. So when I ran across Deanna on Sean Bradley's, I believe it was Sean Bradley's, when I first ran into Deanna, and I just fell in love with her comedic, the way she came across. She might come across as like, I'm gonna cuss your ass out, I'm gonna drag you for filth, it's to the dirt. But the shit be so goddamn funny. It's like, it was comedic. It was like pure comedy. So I really like that out of her, and I still like that out of her. It's like she'll drag you, and then it's like she'll laugh and move right along. Like, okay, next. What we gonna talk
like
about? Let's do tuberty. Let's and her southern accent is like, child. Yeah, so I love you some Deanna. And there's other people that I love on here. I really do like on here.
Yeah, that's our cousins.
Yes, the people who come from way back. Some of them I still listen to faithfully, and some of them I don't. Like the one thing about the B sector or any sector on YouTube, when we first, Cicelo, you remember this, when we first really started doing commentary or started our YouTube channels, everybody back then would share, subscribe, follow. Everybody was just always promoting everybody. And then once you got in that person's chat, it was like, okay, let me check them out. Let me see how I like them. If I really like them, I'll stay sub or whatever. But if you didn't like them, you just didn't really support the channel. So everybody likes who they freaking like. And that's why I hate when people feel pressure to not like certain content creators. And that's like the worst part of the beef sector. Like, this is the beef sector. You up here, you beefing, you roasting, you gagging, you dragging, and you getting upset because somebody is going into somebody else's chat that you don't like. Like, the whole thing about the beef sector is everybody watches and supports everybody. You cannot keep up with a fucking beef in the beef sector if you only watch your favorite subscriber. And that's how a lot of people in the beef sector don't know what the hell be going on because they only watch their favorite subscriber. And I see people in the chat sometimes be like, oh, I only watch you. Not me. I'm just saying in general, people be in people's chat talking about, well, I only watch you. I only watch you. I don't like that other person because you don't like that other person. That's what they basically saying. So if you don't never watch these other people, you can't get the full beef between James and Fi if you only watch one or the other. You can't get the full beef between Sean and Nika, or the full beef between VS and Sean, or VS and Fi, or VS and J Dunn. You can't get the full beef and all the details if you only watching one side, if you only listen to one side of the story. So it's like, I watch a lot of people I really like, I really watch all the time. But when I really want to hear more details about a specific situation, I'll go over into somebody else's chat. I might not even be subscribed to that person. And I'll go over into their chat to find out what they got to say about this other person. And sometimes I subscribe to certain people that I really don't like, only because I want to keep up with the storyline. Because for one thing, you can't do commentary, decent commentary on a storyline if you don't hear the story. And not one side, but multiple sides. So I've never been that type of person who was like, okay, I'm only gonna watch this person because that person don't like that person, and that person don't like. No. I watch whoever the fuck I want to watch.
There you go.
I do. I watch whoever the fuck I want to watch, and it's always been like that the entire 5 years that I've been watching the B sector.
That part.
But you know, some people they can't. A lot of people have a problem with certain subscribers. Because we're all subscribers first, right? We're all subscribers first. Nobody comes on YouTube straight out the gate as a content creator. You're always a subscriber first. And then you listen, you watch, you comment, click links, whatever. And then you create your own channel. So we all come here as subscribers first. And as subscribers first, I feel like shouldn't no YouTuber press you like that to not support other YouTubers. That's like, I mean, people on YouTube be expecting you to do shit that you don't do in real life. And that's what I don't like. Like, You're not gonna make me do something on YouTube that I don't even do in my real fucking life. Like, can't none of my friends be like, well, I don't like that person anymore. So either you're gonna choose me or you're gonna choose them. Bitch, are you fucking crazy? And thank God I ain't never had friends like that before. I ain't never had friends like that before because I've always been that friend. I can have two friends that don't like each other, and I stay right down the middle, straight down the middle. If you got something to say about her, say it to her. Don't say it to me. I don't even want to hear it. I'm kicking it with you. We can have a drink. Let's go shopping. Let's go get our nails done. I don't want to hear it. Anything else you want to gossip about? And that's the same shit I tell the other person as well. I've always been that type of friend. So I'm not gonna change who I am in real life to pacify and satisfy these people in the B sector.
Right.
It ain't gonna happen.
That's wrong.
It's wrong. And I heard of some shit recently.
I said that's grown. That's what grown people.
That's what grown, right? We grown shit. Most of us in the motherfucking B sector is closer to 50 than we are to 20. So you mean to tell me these motherfuckers who's closer to 50 than they are to 20 is letting content creators decide who the fuck they deal with on YouTube?
Say that again.
Be fucked up in my real life. Shit, I will unsubscribe before I do that. I'm like, okay, all right. I'll fall back. You don't want to fuck with me no more? All right. I'll see you. I
digress.
Go ahead, babe.
Oh, I just said I digressed. You said I fall back. I digressed.
You know who got me saying that shit? You know who originally got me saying that shit? I digress.
What?
Just guess. It's a bigger YouTuber. Just guess. And it's a female.
Tasha.
Nope.
Oh.
I'll tell you.
I don't know.
Michelle ATLien.
Oh,
if you ever watched or ever have subscribed to Michelle ATLien,
Gary Coleman, I would have known.
Oh, you called her Gary Coleman. Oh.
No, I'm just saying that's what I would have known.
That shit used to be funny though. That shit used to be
funny. Call her that. Somebody else did it.
Yeah, that was TK. We all know TK did it. We all know TK did it. She used to call her. No, not TK. I'm lying. Not TK. It was TS.
No, it wasn't TS either.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't her. Listen, boo. It was somebody that sent a picture to her in her chat, and she posted it on one of those.
But TS used to call her Gary Coleman all the time.
She called her Gary Coleman because somebody sent her that picture.
Well, I ain't saying who sent the picture. I'm saying who used to always call her that. That was TS.
Backwoods country ass shit.
What did Michelle used to call? What did Michelle used to call?
At them, they look alike.
TS. She used to call man. What she call man hands? Michelle ATLien used to call TS man hands, and TS used to call Michelle Gary Coleman. See that's some way back. That's some way back beef. That's like 5-6 years ago beef. Yeah. Deanna said I wouldn't know. Deanna said I wouldn't know what's going on if the subscribers didn't tell me. Thank you. Most of the subscribers have more tea than the content creators.
Exactly.
And we do know of content creators who come on here and they don't know shit. And they have these panels, or they ask people to jump on the panels. Hey, tell me what's going on. What's going on in these YouTube streets? Click the link. Like, and then they be doing commentary and they ain't even watched the videos. No shade. No shade. But no, I don't consider myself B sector. I consider myself a supporter of the B sector because I discuss the hood table has always been about discussing everything from the hood to the White House and beyond in my Buzz Lightyear voice. From the hood to the White House and beyond. That's always what the hood table has been about. We don't sit over here and beef and argue with folks. If I want to do commentary on the sector, if I want to do commentary on the president, if I want to do commentary on Tasha K, Will Smith, R. Kelly's old nasty dirty dick ass, if I want to do commentary on anybody, I'll do commentary. But no, I don't call myself a B sector. I just call myself a supporter of the B sector. What's up, Heavy Bear? But as far as the panel last night, what do you think about the panel last night? Or let me ask you this first, Sislo. Before you say what you thought about it, what did you expect from it before it got started? What did you expect when you saw the title OG's panel?
To be honest, I didn't know what to expect because, yeah, I came in after the fact. So, but I did think that it was gonna be grimy. I thought it was gonna be, some of what it was, like what some of them were doing. But yeah, I didn't know what to expect because I really didn't know what was going on. But it didn't disappoint. I'm trying to tell you this.
Well, I guess I like I heard some other people say, was expecting like the real OGs, triple OGs of the B sector. And what I and others thought we're going to see was just the history, the storyline. Like, it's one thing to watch one YouTuber like James or Nika or Shells or Chelsea or Sean. It's one thing to watch them and listen to them give their story, their breakdown of the history as they saw it, as they lived or believed it to be. And to have like all these OGs on the panel, like filling in the holes, you know what I mean? Like, all together, giving the story, the background of the B sector. And so that's what I honestly thought was going to happen. But as soon as the show opened up, I was like, what in the entire hell? Are we watching Pizza's channel? No shade to Pizarro. But I was like, is we on the spaceship? Because on the spaceship, they be going in, child. Pizarro, it be a no-holds bar over there on the spaceship. And that's like almost on a daily basis. They argue, they fight, they cuss, they just be yelling and screaming and all that, blah, 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 blah. Almost every damn show that Pizza does. So I'm like, hold up now, is we having I didn't know what to expect. So
I don't know her like that. I don't mess with her though. That's one of the ones I don't fool with. I don't care for it.
It's okay. I understand. A lot of people feel that way about her, and a lot of people feel that way about other people. Like we were saying, Deanna was saying earlier, she isn't for everybody, and Pizza's not for everybody. Sean's not for everybody. Nika, James, Pastor Jay, Wilson, Bishop, Chaplain, he's not for everybody. So, you pick and choose. And that's one thing I like about the B sector is there's so many different people in the sector that you can watch. But if you really want to know the true history or the background of the B sector, don't be watching all these newbies like, okay, who was that dude? Oh my God. Okay, so the other day I was in somebody's chat and they was discussing Ocean Waves. And y'all know Ocean Waves supports the hood table. He be over here sharing our videos. He done jumped on our panel I don't know how many times. He be in a chat. Ocean Waves is from Omaha. He is an Omaha YouTuber just like me. So we knew each other before we started. Well, he started his YouTube channel like maybe a year or so ago. And I've been on YouTube for like almost 6 years. So he started his YouTube channel probably a year or so ago. But we were already like friends on Facebook, and he used to date somebody I fuck with, like friends, somebody I fuck with. So we knew each other before he even got on YouTube. So I was in somebody else's chat the other day, and the dude was saying what was that dude's name? He was on somebody's panel. Who the fuck panel was that dude on? His name is Just Say It Show. The Just Say It Show was on somebody's panel, and he was telling, and the panel that he was on was a B sector panel, and he was telling them that Ocean Wave is from the B sector. And I'm sitting in the chat listening like, Ocean Wave is not from the motherfucking B sector. Like, that nigga just started his channel like a year ago. He is not from the B sector.
Sometimes people think because that's where they saw a person, that's where they from.
But see, the thing about it is, anybody who has ever seen Ocean Wave, if he's in anybody's chats over in the B sector, is mine for sure. I know for sure he shares what's that girl name with the drug problem? Misunderstood. I done seen him share Misunderstood's videos. So I at least know there's two people over here that he support from the B sector. But other than that, I ain't never seen Ocean Wave, and I've been in the B sector for 5-6 years, and I ain't never seen Ocean Wave in anybody's class in the B sector. So for the Say It Show, or whatever he called himself, to come over here last week, whenever that was, and jump in the B sector panels, I can't remember whose chat he was in, and to say Ocean Wave is B sector. No, he's not. And so I was kind of interested in this Just Say Show, or whatever his show is called. So I had went over to his live, like he had a live like a day later or maybe later on that night. And I was in the chat saying, he is not B sector. Ocean Wave is not B sector. Like, you really do not know the B sector if you think Ocean Wave is B sector, because he's not. Ocean Wave, he discusses all these other content creators, like in the black sector. I can't even think of all the other names of all them other sectors because I don't follow them damn sectors. But he discusses all arguments and beefs on other sections, and he's also a reactionary YouTuber. So he'll watch shit and then he'll recreate the video. He'll add some music on there. He'll throw some extra shit on there and do commentary on other people's videos. So he's definitely not B sector. And I was like, what? How the fuck you gonna say you know about the B sector and you talking about Ocean Wave is B sector? And no offense to Ocean, I'm not, that man, he's from Omaha like I am. Again, I knew him before he started his YouTube channel. So we support each other's channel. But he has truly grown his channel from just reaction. He's a reactionary YouTuber. And sometimes he goes live, but a lot of times he just do uploads. And he just re-upload like pieces of content from other people, and he do his own reaction shit. And he gets tons and tons of views. So he's actually doing really well to only been on YouTube like over a year. So shout out to Ocean Waves. That's my homeboy from Omaha. So, I gotta give him credit. Give credit where credit's due. But yeah, so some of these people who say they B sector, they know about B sector, they don't know shit. A lot of us subscribers who've been in the B sector can damn near tell you everything that happened in the B sector. But how Michelle ATL is, I digress.
Just because they saw you somewhere, they think you're affiliated. You know what I'm saying? But just because you see McDonald's don't mean I'm the owner.
Exactly. But yeah, I mean, the show last night, it wasn't what I expected it to be. Now, Shelly did post an apology video, apologizing to James and Nika and A View. She did apologize because the panel didn't go quite as she wanted it or quite as people expected it. And she's actually doing a part 2. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking for the part 2. I think it's December 28th. She's going to do a part 2. She said she's not going to seek for people. She said she's not going to seek for people. She's not going to reach out to people. She said whoever is part of the OGs who wants to jump on the panel to reach her. She left her email, her phone number, all that kind of stuff on her post. So I really am looking forward to part 2 because I don't know. It's really entertaining to hear the background. Like, we see each other beef and argue and fight all the damn time. So when I watched the OG panel, I didn't think that we were about to watch people beefing and fighting and cussing each other out. I and a lot of others really thought we was going to be watching some history, listening to some history or listening to, the keys and the gags of the back in the day,
You mean you didn't get your little taste of love from the little beef they had going on for a minute.
What? I'm sorry, you got some background noise. You said from what?
You didn't enjoy the little heat that got started for a minute.
From between who? Between which ones?
What's that boy name? That child name? Rico.
Rico and James. I understand why Rico went off on James. I understand it. Because James had did his commentary about Rico and Rico's mama. But like I said the other day, why would you bring your mama on YouTube? Especially giving all that detailed information about your life. Like James said, there's nothing else that we need to know. Everything that we didn't know, we know. I would never. Like, I told my son, my son was on the panel with us this morning. Wavy Cam, he's a moderator, and he was on the panel with he was on the panel with us. And he's thinking about being on the panel with us more often. I said, now, Cam, you know the rules. I'm going to tell you the same rules that I tell everybody else that I know personally. Don't give any incriminating information. We don't give this. We don't say that. We don't provide this. He's like, Mom, I know not to. I'm just warning you, because people who don't like you on YouTube, they will try to come at somebody close to you and try to dox you.
Mm-hmm. And they try to play like they're your friend. Oh, what do you think about that part, though?
What part?
Ain't no people on YouTube.
I don't believe that. And you know why I don't believe that. Because you and I have been friends almost 6 years. On YouTube. Like, you and I have been friends on YouTube for years.
I think you're speaking from a wounded heart.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that there are no friends on YouTube. Like I said the other day, if you are a genuine person in real life who likes to make genuine relationships and you really know how to treat people in real life, and you are really like in real life, you are trustworthy, you are loyal in real life, and you see somebody else on YouTube who kind of mimics the same type of person you are, you could have a great friendship. And I have friendships with people on YouTube, including you. And we met way back when Jay Wilson first started on YouTube. So at least in the base, Jay Wilson was on YouTube before that, I think, doing his Bible stuff, his choir and all that. They used to post choir videos or music videos for his choir. Then he kind of merged into discussing the TS and Kaya stuff. Then he kind of got into the B sector. But you know what I mean. I do believe you can have friends on YouTube. But you gotta, to be a friend, to want a friend, you gotta be a friend. And that's even in real life.
Yeah. So the Bible says
Yeah, like if we ever got into it, it'll never be one of those things where people be like, "Well, if I ever got into it with such and such, I would never say this or do that on YouTube." No, it would never, and I don't even see us ever. I mean, we're just for one,
Like I told you, all the friends that I have, I still have, and I have friends from childhood that we
exactly.
actually work together. I don't have people in my life. I don't even waste time
Thank you.
building
I'm glad you
a
said it. I don't even
relationship with
waste
people.
time with people I don't think I can be
Yeah, I
friends with.
don't even waste time building people that I'm not compatible with. But every person that I have that is in my life, been in my life, now I have some people.
You
They
got some
tell I'm a
feedback,
better
babe.
friend
You got some
to them than they
feedback,
are
babe.
to me.
It's a little noisy over there.
Son, turn it down, bro. I have some people who are better friends to me than I am to. I mean, better friends. I'm a better friend to them than they have been to me.
Uh-huh.
Like they are on. They're one of those friend in need type of people.
Oh, I know what
So
you
I don't call them a friend. I guess you can call them an associate kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a
But
lot of associates, but a true
yeah,
friend,
but I
like
have people in my life.
one of my real
Go
friends
ahead.
just hit me up today talking about, hey, let's go to KC next week. You know, I have a whole bunch of friends that I've been knowing forever, and we do a lot of things together. Like if I was closer to you and you were closer to me, you would be that friend. Hey, let's go to KC, let's drive to Chicago, let's do this. You know, them is the type of friends I have in real life. So on
Yeah,
YouTube, if you don't come across as the type of friend that I would have in real life, I'm not going to treat you that way. We just gonna be, as JW says, Jay Wilson, co-workers. That's
exactly.
gonna be
Yeah,
co-workers. Like I always say, there's certain people on YouTube that I would love to meet in person, and Deanna is one of them. And I really hate what the Rona had did to everybody's functions and events and everything, because I was so looking forward to going down there. And I was like, yep, I'm gonna get Sis Low. I'm gonna get my homegirl Sam, who used to be on my panel all the time, or used to actually she
yeah.
wasn't on the show, but she used to come over my house and go live with
No,
me.
the
Sam.
one that used to be at your house
And
all the
yeah,
time in
Sam
the
and
beginning.
Samantha. I was like, it's gonna be Sam because she goes to Mississippi like every 3-4 months. So that's Mississippi is like her second home. So when she found out I was going to see Deanna, she was like, "Oh yeah, we going down there together with the woo." So I can't wait till the day when her and Josh, decide that they want to, put something together. If they do, because I really would like to meet her in person, and some of the other people that subscribe to Deanna, that support her channel. I would love to meet them. All and Vibrant Lowell. What's up, Vibrant? How you doing, love? There's just certain people
Darling.
here that I think are really like genuine, and you don't have to see them in person every day or talk to them on
Right.
the phone every day to realize to see what type of person they really are in real life. Because I'm a great judgment of character. I've always been since a little girl. And I always been like I was telling my son the other day, how we used to go to parties and house parties and shit. And I would walk up in that bitch with my homegirls, my homeboys or cousins or whatever. And if something didn't feel right or I saw suspicious type of shit going on, let's get the fuck up out of here. And 9 times out of 10, something popped off as soon as we left. So I'm a great judgment of character, and I always keep my eye on my surroundings, and I let my listen to my guts and my first instinct, and I do that here on YouTube too. So we can be
You
like
let
Jay
your
said, we can be co-workers or we can be friends. But yeah, I do believe you can make friends on YouTube. Sure do.
these kids is making so much noise in there.
Like, listen, look at bro up there. That's my bro in real life, and y'all cool as hell. And he love him some Deanna. So I mean, it's like, yeah, I think you could have, meaningful. Not, I don't want to say meaningful like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean. Like true relationships on YouTube. But yeah, the when James jumped down, a lot of people wasn't happy when James jumped down off of the panel.
Yeah,
But did you watch James live? You hear him say why he jumped down? I was watching Spiller Boy or Tracer Lane, and he basically said he jumped down because he just didn't have it to do. It was like a lot of people last night didn't jump on there to argue. Like Shelly was telling people ahead of time, this person don't want to be addressed. This person don't want to be addressed. This person don't want to argue. That I didn't think it was going to be anything like that. I thought it was just going to be OGs coming together to discuss the history of YouTube, of the B sector. So I think that's what a lot of people, didn't understand. But when James did jump down, I was like, in my head too, I was like, James, come back, come back. But yeah, he was like, oh, forget this. Rico up there cussing and all that going off and whoop, whoop, whoop. And again, I get the beef. I get the beef. James was going at Rico and his mom, and Rico was going at James, and whatever. They've been going at it with each other for years. So I get the beef, but I guess, it is what it is. It is what it is. Some people probably expected to hear beef and hear arguing and fighting and cussing and yelling and screaming and all that kind of stuff. So some people probably did expect that, but you never know what you're going to get on somebody's panel. Let me take that back. Because on certain people's panels, like, okay, Pizza, for example, Pizarro, we know what we're going to get. We know what to expect on her panel. It's going to be 1 million people up there, and 500,000 going to be arguing, fighting, and yelling and screaming at each other. And Pizza going to be yelling and screaming at the top of her lungs like she always do. So some panels, you know what to expect. You know what I mean? So that's all. I don't know. I just wanted to hear more history than beefing and arguing. That's all. But it is what it is. But yeah, Shells is going to have a part 2. She already got a schedule.
That was a good idea, though.
I'm looking forward to that. I will be watching that. Oh, guess what? She said she's going to reach out to Larry Nelson. And she's also going to have Phi Babe on there if Phi Babe wants to come on there. So we'll have more B sector people on there. But I know, was it Bree or was it Pizarro? I think it was Pizarro who said, how can you have an OG panel without having Sean Bradley on there? But Shells really don't like Sean Bradley. She even made a mention his name last night, and everybody was like, that was Brianna. Brianna said, but hold up, can you at least say the name of the person that we're not supposed to mention? Because people in the chat, some of them was wondering, like, who the hell name we ain't supposed to mention? And it was Sean Bradley. So, but a lot of people felt like, okay, we understand that you don't like him, but maybe you should just suck it in and, allow him on the panel because he is an OG in the B sector.
Maybe it was it for a legal reason? No, it wasn't on legal reasons.
I don't think it was legal reasons. Like, I would have loved to see. This is who I would have loved to see on there. And this is just my opinion. Everybody can do what they want to their panel. Shells, anybody can do what they want to their panel. But I would have loved, this is who I would have loved to see on the panel. Nika, James, Sean, Shells, JW, of course, Uncle Tim. I would have loved to see Wiley. I know Rico was saying. Rico said he's. That was funny as fuck. Rico said he is OG to the B sector because he slept with Wiley. Did you hear that? I was cracking the hell up. I was like, and then James, when he was talking about it on his show today, he said, what the fuck you mean? You an OG because you slept with an OG in the B sector? That shit was funny as hell. But There are certain people that I would have loved to see on the panel, but again, that's Shell's panel. But I really wish that somebody, I don't care who it is, but I really wish that somebody, maybe it has to be a neutral person. Maybe it has to be somebody who don't like hate one of these OGs. Maybe it could be a neutral platform where all the OGs actually come on there, all of them, and do like some history. So not just the beef and fight and argue and cuss each other out. We see that shit all the time. But just to give us like some history, some shit that we might not even know about, because we done heard a lot of history lessons about the B sector. But you know, we might hear something that we haven't heard, or you know, this should be funny. Just reliving some of the shit, some of the beef, some of the, like when Tracy, okay, like when Jay Wilson first started the, remember Carpet on My Walls? When Jay Wilson started singing Carpet on My Walls about Larry Nelson having carpet on his motherfucking wall.
Girl, that was hilarious.
Girl.
But the water cooler challenge.
When I used to tell you, I used to sing that song, that song was in my head. I could
DVD collection.
The DVDs, Larry Nelson had, and
Wow.
Larry, because I swear to God, I probably got 500 DVDs to this day.
Girl,
But they all put up. They all put up in stores.
I had a collection, like I had a lot of things.
When I say I got at least, I got so many dang DVDs. I even still got VHS. I still probably buy about maybe 100 VHS tapes. So no shade to Larry on the DVD collection or nothing like that, but that shit was funny. And when Larry Nelson said, I understood why Larry Nelson said he put the carpet on his walls, because the fact he had a duplex, he said he owned both sides, but the carpet on the wall kind of helped the sound, you know. Right. So I understand that, but Jay Wilson, boy,
you get a quarter.
Woo! Sing the song for us, Miss.
Carpet on my wall. Carpet on my wall. I got carpet on my wall. Oh, carpet on my wall.
How the hell you got carpet on your wall? When the last time you? When was that place?
Listen, bro. Listen.
You missed the whole
Hell going on?
You know how? Okay, you know how
carpet on their wall.
You know how some people create like a studio in their home? They put egg cartons.
They got roaches and they got carpet on the wall.
Area. So Larry Nelson, being that he has a duplex that he owned, he thought it would help keep the sound from spreading so much through the walls by having carpet in his unit on the wall. And it wasn't like all over the walls. It was just like the wall that kind of separated the living rooms, whatever. But
he got roaches.
The shit was funny, boy, because Jay Wilson, when he came out with that carpet on my wall, carpet on my walls,
he got roaches.
Boy, when he came out with that shit, I was like, that I could not get that song out of my head.
If you got carpet on your wall, you got roaches.
You think he had roaches, bro? I don't think Larry Nelson had roaches.
You sure? You got carpet on your wall, you got roaches.
I don't know.
I'm knocking on 50. I mean, last time I seen carpet on some walls.
But it was just an insulation technique.
Man, insulation my ass. You was doing too much. Why you gotta make a gospel song about the carpet off the wall? Girl, that's some Michael. That is some disco. That is some disco. That is some disco daily shit. All you missing is the glitter ball.
What's the matter with me? Hey.
That's all you need is the glitter, the disco ball.
You know how people take a gospel song and turn it into a secular song.
Now that would be a hilarious scene if that man had a disco ball with carpet on the wall.
Pastor the J.W. Bishop Chaplain Wilson. He will take any song from a church song and turn it to a secular song.
Oh,
when he did that with Carpet on My Walls, I lost it.
That's deep.
I lost it. I cried. That song, everybody knew that song in the B sector. And that's what they was talking about when that dude came in here last week and said that Ocean Wave was from the B sector. The Just Say It show or Just Say It Now show, whatever the hell he called. When he came in here last week and said that Ocean Wave was part of the B sector, I'm looking at him side eye like that nigga from Omaha. I know that nigga before he even started his YouTube channel. He is not from the B sector. And then, like when they ask certain people who come in here and act like they know about the B sector, do you know about Carpet on My Walls? If you say you don't know nothing about Carpet on My Walls, then you definitely ain't B sector. You definitely ain't. Because there's no way that you could have tuned in to the B sector. If you tuned in to the B sector one day a week back then, you hear somebody saying, carpet on my walls, carpet on my walls.
That's deep.
Carpet on my walls, carpet on my walls. I'm just saying.
That is deep.
Miss Sisler.
You're making a whole song for real out of it, girl. You know, when
Miss Sisler.
you know, broke it up in parts.
Miss Sisler. My son talking to you, Miss Sisler. Cameron talking to you, Miss Sisler.
How much you give
my baby say?
How much you give her to drink? You got her making songs and
I ain't making no songs. Jesus, listen, get out. Go to your room. Go to your room. To the man cave you go. To the man cave you go. First of all, Cam ain't from the B sector. Cam don't know nothing about the B sector because if he did, he would know I did not make that song up. So don't listen, my son.
But we heard you saying that.
How about how much y'all get her to drink for her to be making up songs?
Oh. That's about me.
Did you hear my son, Deanna? Cameron, bye. I ain't letting you on our panel no more. This morning was your last time.
That's my baby. But look, you think you be drinking? You don't know that's natural.
Thank you. Like he said, what you get her to drink for her to make up this song? And I was really singing too. Him and his girlfriend came down the hall staring at me like,
girl, cause you in there singing. I told you was in there singing in parts, soprano and alto part. Ain't nobody seen you do all that. Nobody seen you do all that. You went too deep.
That's that Pentecostal child. That's that Pentecostal.
Don't blame that on the church.
That's that Pentecostal.
Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the jack. Blame it on the Henny. Blame it on the Henny.
You got your soprano, your alto, your tenor, your bass. I'm gonna give it all to you. I'm gonna give it all to you at one time. Yes, Rockwell. I grew up in that Pentecostal church, child, where we had to sing in the choir since we was like the age of 3. Shoot.
Girl, I got the girls over here, and they over here wide open.
I hear them. Shoot. We about to get off of here, though.
Girl, I'm getting ready to drop.
Yeah, me too. We're about to get up out of here. Shoot. Tomorrow is Friday.
Facial art on their face. I'm getting ready.
Well, thank you for jumping on here with us, Sis Lil. You know, now everybody in the club. Okay. Tomorrow night is Friday night.
Okay.
Y'all know what that means. I'm about to mute this system. Tomorrow night is Friday night, so everybody know what that means. If you are new to the channel, Friday night on the Hood Table starts at 9 p.m. Central Time. And basically, we jump on here to discuss everything from the hood to the White House, YouTube news, hood news, trending news, whatever, basically whatever freaking topic somebody throws at us, we'll discuss. It's always an open panel. So if you want to jump on the panel, you can. That's how we do every Friday night. It's called Friday Night Live, No Holds Bar. That's what we do every Friday night, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you want to come through and support the Hood Table and just watch from the bleachers, from the pew, we call it Friday night. What we call it, bro? Friday night special. Like you know, when you grew up in church in those Pentecostal or culture churches, they have Friday night special, midnight special, whatever, where you be up all doggone night. That's what we call Fridays. So yes, open panel discussion Friday night. So if you want to come through, if you want to jump on the panel, just slide on us tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you, everybody who was in the chat tonight, everybody who was in the bushes tonight, and the trees tonight, watching from the trees. Rockwell, Deanna, thank you, boo. Love you, boo, for moderating tonight. Who else was in here? Vibrant Lowell, Heavy Bear. I know some people don't like to drop down in people's chats. I don't know why. I just can't really watch somebody and not drop down in their chat and at least say, hey, hello, what's up? Shut up.
That's the norm.
Hello, what's up? Shut up. You know, I gotta say something, you know, in the chat. But to the people who dropped down, the Queen, first the Psychotera, Miss Gina, Queen of Talk, aka. Thanks for tuning in. My son, Wavy Cam, who was just over here talking shit because he think I just created the carpet on my wall song at the top of my head. But anyway, I didn't ban him to the man cave. He didn't went downstairs to the man cave. But yes, you said they don't drop down because they don't want to get banished from their group. And see, Rockwell, I don't know if he was here when I was talking about that earlier, but that's a pet peeve of mine. For content creators to go off on people who support them just because they support somebody else that they don't like. That is such a pet peeve to me. There are so many people who support my channel. There are so many people who subscribe to my channel, who follow me on my cake decorating channels, who follow me on IG, Twitter, Facebook. I got people who follow me on Facebook. And they also support people that I don't like. But I ain't never went to any of them and said, because you support that other person, I don't want you supporting me. I ain't never did that. Like, it's not even that serious. As long as you're not dragging me and talking shit about me to somebody else and then trying to jump back up in my chats, I ain't got it to do. Do you, boo? Because we all grown. Most of us, again, is closer to 50 than 20 and 30. So, you know, be grown and do your grown shit. Shit, if you ain't gonna let nobody in the streets, in the real streets, in the hood handle you like that, don't be letting nobody on YouTube that you might not never see in real life handle you like that. I don't know where a lot of y'all raised and come from, but bro, the shit that people do on here, where we come from, we don't do that shit in real life. We ain't gonna do it on YouTube. Not at all. Not at all. In real life, you ain't gonna tell me where to fucking go or who to fucking talk to. And you're not gonna do it to me on YouTube. And that's straight hood. Like, for real. I remember growing up, and I had Crip friends, I had blood friends. I had Crip family members, and I had blood family members. And sometimes me and my family members would get into it because I was affiliated with mainly Crips, and some of my family members was affiliated with mainly Bloods. And if I walked over to somebody's house that all blue, and they was like my family or whatnot, what the fuck you doing over here with that flu on? What the fuck you doing? You know, shit, we would just be going back at it, but we just be playing back and forth, just playing back. Nigga, you ain't telling me what the fuck I'm gonna wear. Fuck you, whatever. But it was never like that serious to be like, oh, well, you can't come over here, you can't do it. Like, if I ain't gonna let nobody do me like that in real life in the streets, I ain't gonna let nobody do me like that on Facebook or YouTube or IG, Twitter, Instagram, any of that shit. Like, for real. Motherfuckers back in the day used to call me Who with Blood. Because I used to have so many blood friends and so many Crip friends. I even though I was affiliated with like a certain people or persons or group, if I found somebody to be a friend or friend worthy, I was just attracted to. I was always attracted to certain people. And it didn't matter if you were straight, gay, girl, boy, whatever. It didn't matter. I've always been that type of person. That's how my heart is set up. That's why I didn't stay out there affiliated with them gang people that long. Because I was like, fuck that shit. Y'all can't make me just like this people and that person because I like too many different people. So that's how that went. So my gang affiliation was not long-lived out there in the street. It really wasn't. But yes, so that's all I gotta say on that. Do what you want to do on here. If you grown, do what the fuck you want to do on here. Don't let nobody hold your hand and guide you around this motherfucker and tell you where to go, where not to go. If you grown, act like you grown. Especially if you got kids. Especially if you got grown kids. Shit, the fuck? Shit, I still got relatives who tease me now. They come over here and they still like in that kind of gang mentality. And I'm like, nigga, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Bye, whatever. Hey, View, how you doing, love? Thank you, Deanna, for sharing the cash app. Thank you so much. Rockwell said there's been a lot of that because they running around here with controlling spirits. They want to control other people. The ones who don't like it, we are called haters. I don't give a fuck. I don't drink the Kool-Aid. Thank you. I don't drink the Kool-Aid. Also, Rockwell said, I had that in my family. I was always mutual. I told my siblings, you have to live in the same house. Lessons doesn't. Let me tell y'all, I done told y'all this story before. My certain side of our family was more affiliated with the Crips, and another side of our family was more affiliated with the Bloods. But when something went down, I'm telling you, one time my brother, one of my oldest, all my brothers is younger than me, but the oldest one time he got jumped, right? And because my mother always moved into the Blood neighborhoods, we always been from the hood, from the ghetto, like true ghetto. And so we always been from the ghetto, from the hood. And my mother, she was religious. Like religious to the point where you be like, did you adopt all your fucking kids? Because your kids do not represent religion like you do. You know what I'm saying? We was bad. We was out in the streets, whatever. But she always moved into the gang neighborhoods of the Bloods. And so my brothers would be so pissed off. And once I had moved out and moved on my own, they would damn near live with me because they'd be like, Mama always moving us in these Blood neighborhoods, cuz, you know, what the fuck wrong with her? Why she don't listen to us? Because Mama didn't give a fuck. My mom was really religious. She was more focused on God and the Bible and going to heaven than what set you representing. And I would try to tell that about my brothers, but fuck that. She trying to get us killed. My brothers just knew Mama was trying to get them killed because she kept moving into these Blood neighborhoods. And they was Crips. So anyway, one time my oldest younger brother got jumped. And my cousins, our blood cousins, found out. And man, it was like, I'm telling you, after it's all done and over with, my brothers could walk through the neighborhoods with blue rags hanging out their pockets, hanging off their hat. They could have the blue flannel on, the blue dope bands on. They could, like, for real, like, didn't nobody fuck with my siblings after that. So that's what I'm saying. You could be from the same family and be from different sets. But when it all comes down to it, y'all still family. And that's how it was on both sides. If something happened, it didn't matter what time of the day it was, 3 a.m., 6 a.m., our family was just like that. We threw all them colors to the side, and it was like, you know, but that was way back then. Don't nobody really do that shit anymore. But I say this again to say, if couldn't nobody tell me who to fuck with on the streets, you're not going to tell me who to fuck with on YouTube. Too many motherfuckers on YouTube trying to run your channels, tell you who to like, tell you who not to like, just because they don't like somebody or something like that. So, no, I don't. It'll never happen. I'll just remove myself from your channel, from your platform, unsubscribe, and carry on my merry motherfucking way. Like, really? But yes, anyway, she said full wardrobe and colors. But yes, anyway, y'all, I know I said I was about to get out of here like 15 minutes ago, but I just had to throw that in there, y'all. A lot of y'all know a little bit about my history. I don't tell too much on here because I know how motherfuckers on here like the dots and get too far up in your business. But every now and then I like to be a little transparent on here. But again, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like and share the video. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. And if you want to donate a little something to the Hood Table, feel free. $, the Hood Table 402. If you feel like donating to one of my panelists, Sislo. Was it $, Sislo?
Ooh, Sislo.
$, Sislo, bro. He don't have his thing up there. Bro don't have his cash up there, but if you want to donate to Sislo, $, SISLO, or to the Hood Table, $, DAHOOD, TABLE, 402. They just going in and out my garage like I think my son walked his girlfriend out to her car. But anyway, good night, view. Enjoyed you, hon. I know you was on the panel the other night, even though it was a lot going on for the OGs. It was a lot going on. Oh, child. In my Tracy voice. Who else is that? Paulette? In my Paulette voice. Ooh, child. It's a lot going on. But anyway, good night, everybody. Good night. Like, share, and subscribe. Meet us over here tomorrow night if you have nothing better to do. Deanna, I know she's back to her tuberty. So I think Deanna's going to be doing tuberty around 8 or 8:30. And then after that, we're going to be going live 9 p.m. Central Standard Time for our No Holds Barred, No Topics Off Limit, 9 o'clock show over here.
We back on you, man. We about to be.
We got a lot of shit. We got a lot of shit to discuss. And don't come over here on Friday night unless you is used to no censors, because that's how we do on Friday night. And for the people y'all and trying to convince y'all that if they cuss on their channels, they don't. And it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Every Friday night we be up in here, not censoring nobody. And the damn video is always fully monetized. And we've been doing this how many years? How many years? Like 3-4 years on the Hood Table every Friday night. No holds barred, no topics off limit, no censor. And we always be fully monetized. Unless we play like somebody's music or something like that. You know what I mean? But anyway, bro, if that was the case, if I couldn't get my videos monetized, I probably wouldn't have my bro on here every Friday. Because my bro, I love you up there, bro, but I'm just being honest. My bro, Bishop Joseph Joe Jackson Johnson Jr. Once he hit the panel, it's a wrap. I gotta put my disclaimer and all kind of shit. And I swear we get monetized every time. So don't let people try to trick you out your dollars saying send me a cash app because my video won't get monetized because we cursing. And I'm not gonna lie about the shit. We get monetized on we might not get that much money because we don't get like thousands of views all the time like other people, but our video be monetized. It be green. And 99% of the video we be cussing throughout the whole damn video.
Don't be saying we.
Except for Sislo. She gotta put us back on track sometime. Bring us back to the altar sometime on Friday nights, But
hey, back to the altar.
She gotta bring us back to the out. Sometimes we gotta get slayed in the spirit real quick and come back.
I tripped on the last time to the altar.
But shit, I'm just keeping it real. But yes, so again, Shelly is supposed to do another Beef Sector OG panel on December 28th. I am looking forward to it because I am going to look forward to seeing if it's going to be truly OGs or something else. But anyway, like, share, subscribe, you guys, on your way out if you haven't already. Stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood.
Keep it
Bye.
Free kills.
Oh, Brittany is out. Woohoo! Brittany is
I
out.
ain't free kills, damn it.
Ow, go Brittany. Go Briner. Go Brittany. Go Briner.
I
Ow.
got the free kills.
Fuck
Kels.
Fuck Kels and his pissy ass.
And
I wonder
White Jesus.
if he has been pissed on since he's been
Back there reminding him.
Do you think somebody been trying to piss on him since he been behind bars?
Oh, he praised White Jesus. He good. He
Oh my God. All right, gotta go. Gotta go. I love you guys. Gotta go.
Y'all too. Praise White Jesus.